You ever have those really cringy moments where you suddenly remember something from your past that you did or didn't do? Sometimes they're just little embarrassing moments, right? And those don't really matter. I mean, okay, so that's just an ego story going, oh my God, I look like an idiot. Well, news break. Nobody cares. Nobody remembers it except for you. But I'm talking about those moments where you have this pang of guilt or shame, where you took an action or didn't take an action or said something, something in your past that in the current version of you cringes about, really feels kind of crummy about it. There's guilt coming up, there's shame, there's regret, and you find yourself getting stuck in this loop of, oh my God, reliving that moment, running away from that moment, no way to make that better in this moment, and just feeling the crummy feels around it. That's a story. Here's why. We can't change the past in that we can go back to that same time and space and redo it. Say something different, do something different, behave better. We're all growing and evolving and expanding during our lifetime, and some of us have expanded expo fucking nentially, and we are not the same human that we were 10 years, 20 years ago. And so there are going to be things in your past that do not measure up to the human that you are today. They are not a vibrational match for who you are today. So given that you cannot go back and change that, and nor should you go back and change that, even if you could, the first thing you have to acknowledge is everything is by divine design. Everything is by divine design. Everything is working out in our favor. Everything is working out in everybody's favor. So even though it can be hard for you to believe that in this moment, I want you to take with you right now that if you have something in your heart that makes you go, oh my God, cringe, everything happens for a reason. As hokey as that sounds, it's true. It's not just for a reason, but for a good reason, a divine reason. Everything is working in divine favor, no matter what it is. And it can be really hard to see that in the moment. It can be really hard to see it when you're that close to it, or when you're the perpetrator of something that feels really, really icky. But here's the other thing I want you to do. Right now, take a breath. That cringy thing that came up for you when I first mentioned it, I want you to make a prayer. Send a prayer out to the universe and say, God, source, consciousness, all that is, I'd like an opportunity down the line to make amends. I let go of what that amends looks like. I let go of how it shows up. I give completely that process to you, Spirit. And I let go of this pain and regret and shame, knowing fully that one day the door will open and I'll be able to walk through and make right and heal that. And then take a breath and physically take that energy from your heart and give it to God. Because now you know you're going to be able to do whatever you need to do to get yourself back into alignment with your life experience and release what is truly not an energetic match for you. God will provide that opportunity, and it's going to be beautiful. No matter what has happened, what you have done, decisions you've made, at times in your life when you were doing your best, wherever you were at that best, I love you, and you are worthy of love and acceptance from everyone, including and especially yourself. Bless you.